Hey guys, how's it going? Toofty here, and today we've got mother FAQers. I know it sounds rude, and that's what's genius about it. Well, I thought it kind of made sense. It's the mother of all FAQs. I'm going to be answering 10 of the questions I get asked all the time, and then I'm going to be answering 10 of the questions that you guys asked me in my questionnaire video. So I get the impression that some people kind of think FAQs are a bit lame. Personally speaking, I really enjoy watching other people's FAQs, other YouTubers that I watch. I think it's really interesting, a little insight into their lives. So for those of you who are like me, I hope you enjoyed this episode. For those of you less interested, I've got some footage in the background for you to get stuck into. And you can just ignore my little face. It's just going to be in the corner, one of these corners, minding its own business. Ignore it, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so the number one question I get asked by far the most is, how do you make your damage numbers big and yellow? So my answer to that would be to Google it. I'm sorry. When it comes to technology, I am practically disabled. So if I can do it, you can do it. But actually the second and third questions are also kind of about my setup, my HUD, about my hit sound, that kind of thing. So what I'm going to do is bunch them all together and put them in the description below so you guys can check that out if you're interested. If not, we can get to the more interesting questions and jump straight in. So number one, where does the name come from? So when I was at uni and I used to play Team Fortress, I watched a comedian who did a sketch called Phone Jacker. I don't know if you've heard of it. He's got this thing where he pronounces acronyms as words. So for example, if he wanted to know where HMV was, he'd ring someone up and go, can you give me directions to HMV? It's genius. I kind of applied that to Team Fortress. So TF2 would be Toofty. Somehow it turned into Toofty, okay? I don't know how, and it's stuck. And I like the fact that the origin of the name is related to Team Fortress. Number two, what's my main? Demo man. My second favourite class is engineer. Do you play competitively? No, I try to avoid competitive gameplay because it freaks me out. I get competitive anxiety. I'm not very good in a competitive environment. I'm kind of semi-interested in the idea of trying some proper competitive TF2, but I'm finding it difficult to jump into a game. I'm also worried about time commitment. But if anyone has a team and they have a spare slot for a demo man, let me know. How many hours do you have? Again, I've made a video on this, check it out. I think it was roughly between 1,000 and 2,000. I can't remember the exact figure. Can I add you? I'm afraid, sorry, I get a lot of requests, so I'm probably gonna ignore you. I appreciate the gesture. I used to accept all the requests I got. As you can imagine, I ended up with a lot of random people I didn't know kind of chatting to me when I went online. I was trying to make a video, it got a little bit distracting, so yeah, I kind of don't accept anymore. I'm sorry. Do you have a job? Yes, I'm a UX designer. Therefore, I can not really make any videos except at the weekends, and that's why I only get about one video out a week. If you all donate lots of money to me using the Patreon link below, ding, cheesy little plug there, then I can quit my job and make millions of videos for you. How do I record? Shadow play is how I get my screen recording. I use Audacity sometimes for the audio so I can have that on a separate level and change the volume. I edit it all in Premiere, and sometimes I sprinkle some joy in with After Effects. Why do you use lame free music? Now, I kind of paraphrased that one, I think, but I'm pretty sure one or two people have kind of said, I've heard that song loads, or why are you using this crappy music? Basically, it's really difficult finding good and free and unknown music. Those three together, practically impossible. But I'm getting better and I'm trying things out and I'm building a library up. So hopefully it'll just get better as we go forward. Are you gay? Yes, I'm very gay. So what I've done is I've married a lady basically as a front, as like a disguise for my gayness, but no one knows. It's brilliant. All my friends and family, they think I'm well straight, but actually I love a bit of man action. As you may have guessed, I'm joking. Not gay. I think I get the idea that some of you think maybe I use flamboyant gestures. I'm just like to be myself. I don't take myself seriously. I don't try and be cool or manly. I'm the opposite of someone, you know, if like, well, alright guys, yeah, banter, alright bruv. I'm the opposite of that person. It's just who I am. Maybe I'm a bit camp, doesn't bother me. But yeah, I'm married to a lovely lady and I rarely ever have male fantasies. Finally, do you even lift? I like to avoid lifting things. I do occasionally lift things like chocolate bars and cans of soda. So what I've done there is translated the word fizzy drink to soda for my American viewers. I don't know what I'm on about. No, I don't really lift much. In fact, actually, I'm lying. I do go to the gym, but you wouldn't know it. I purely go to the gym to maximize my life expectancy. I don't know when someone asked that. I wrote it down. Who knows if anyone actually asked that? I think someone did at some point. So the next 10 questions are things that you asked me. It was a questionnaire video and you guys kindly supplied some questions in the comments. Beat Crazy asks, what's your opinion over custom view model animation? I do know about those, but I've never tried them. I think I've seen them in other people's YouTube videos. Maybe Uncle Dane has tried some, I don't know, but they're very cool. I like the idea of them, but I've never tried them. So if there's any particular ones you think I should check out, let me know in the comments below. ZIZINHU, your name sounds like a sneeze, I'm just saying. He asks, if you could rearrange the classes as they're shown on the class selection menu, how would I do it? You can almost make a whole video about that, so I'm not going to go into too much depth, but I do remember seeing someone else arrange them in an interesting way. I'm pretty sure, if my memory serves me right, it was like picks, generalists, and support or something like that. So generalists would be like soldier, scout, picks would be like sniper. But yeah, I thought that was a really interesting way of doing it, and it kind of makes sense. Tom Rogers asks, what are your thoughts on items like pay to play, free to play? What do you think? I have no idea what that question means. Let me try and decipher it. I think there are too many items. I've made a video on that as well. I think there are a lot of items that kind of are very slightly different, and that feels like a waste of time to me. If you're talking about pay to win, then I don't think that exists. I think all items are either a side grade or a downgrade to the stock stuff. There may be one or two exceptions to that. Other than that, I have no idea what your question meant, but I hope I answered it. Drew asks, do you play competitively? What's your rank? And also, you seem to have low sensitivity. Like I said, I don't play competitively. My rank is whatever rank you get after playing about 10 games and winning about half of them, I think. That's pretty much what I've done. And yes, I've been trying to lower my sensitivity. I've been doing it for Overwatch because I play a lot of hit scan. That's kind of followed me over to TF2, and it's kind of helped with hitting pipes, I have to say. So the best way to explain it is if I move my mouse from one side of my map to the other, it's not a huge map, I can turn 180 and flip round and get that spy who's trying to backstab me. Mike Koenig asks, are you Stampy Cat? Now I've got a question for you. Have you ever seen me and Stampy Cat in the same room at the same time? Alright. Yes, I am Stampy Cat. Agent Orange asks, what games do you like other than Red Alert and TF2? He's especially interested in single player titles. To start off with, my favourite game of all time is Half-Life 2. I know, a bit of a cliche, but I absolutely love it. My second favourite games, / is Dungeon Keeper and Dungeon Keeper 2. A massive part of my childhood, absolutely loved them. Other games I like, let me have a think. BioShock, obviously awesome. Call of Duty, I enjoyed Modern Warfare 1. Crysis, massive fan of Skyrim and Fallout. In fact, I get so obsessed that I kind of book time off work to get immersed into their worlds. I love them. Max Payne, the original Max Payne, that was awesome. The Total War series, big fan of that. I hope that gives you an idea of the sort of stuff I've played, and let's move on. Atlas DDC, I don't know what that name means. My favourite map and why? It used to be Gold Rush. It came out at the peak of awesomeness of TF2 in my opinion. More recently I've been enjoying Badwater a bit more. Massive open areas, lots of cool routes, lots of great places for sentry positions, and a really nicely balanced map. So yeah, Badwater. DEMSCOUT, will you ever quit TF2? Have I ever considered it? When I quit life, I'll quit TF2. I'll probably quit before then. Have I ever considered it? Not so far, no. I've had periods where I haven't played it. Maybe I had exams or I had a new job or something. I've stopped for probably like a year or so in the past. Yeah, other than that, I've played since it first came out and I've enjoyed it ever since, pretty much. CYRUS CHENG has asked me, what is your favourite weapon which is not stock? That's a difficult one. Off the top of my head, I very much like the sticky jumper and the frying pan together. They're awesome. Or maybe the rescue ranger are very cool. Different, you know, provide such a different game play style. If I had to choose one right now, I'd say the rescue ranger. And finally, Max Bamford. I don't know why I laughed at that name. I think it's a cool name, don't get me wrong. Max is a cool name, nice and short, boom. And Bamford has definitely got a punch to it, I'm not gonna lie. He was wondering, could I maybe do some more sticky jumping rollout style videos? Do you know what? I did want to make some more of those. You've reminded me that I need to do so. The next one I'm going to do is for Koth maps. It's going to be awesome, so look out for those. Blimey, that took longer than I thought. I hope you enjoyed that video. So that was the answer to 20 questions, some of them a bit silly, but hopefully it gives you a little bit more of an idea about me, who I am, and my life. So thanks for watching as always. I hope you enjoyed the footage in the background, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! What's going on? How are you? Oh my god, there's two of them. We're all friends here, right? Oh my god, you're very much my friend after giving me that lovely sandwich. Oh my god, this is the best day of my life.